Alright, so basically this is like installing Windows 7 on modern hardware. So this is like a Ryzen 5 3600 GTX 1060. It should probably work on any GPU. I also have 16 gigs of RAM. But you need this thing right here, Windows 7 image updater, which you can find that right here on My Digital Life, this forum. Just log in. So this guy's using a 3950X. It should work on newer, and a 5700 XT. You can download it there, but I already have it, so I'm not gonna do that. And basically you can go into here. When you extract it, Windows Defender might like freak out just because some drivers that are in here have vulnerabilities because they're old, but it's not actually a virus. So you can run this exe right here, and if you already have the Windows image, I would recommend using one of those. So these are just some of the images I have of the installers, so I'll just use Ultimate. So you want to check all of these, and then this is where it's going to output the file. But the reason I would recommend using Ultimate, just because it's better, but also you can like choose the edition. So I'm not going to run it either because I already have the completed image, and it takes a long time to do. Like even on this system, it took me like all night. But the finished image, I'll have that right here. I'm just gonna mount it. So I'll run the setup because it does run on Windows 10. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. My screen probably just went black because of the UAC prompt. But yeah, this setup, it allows you to install all the editions on SATA and NVMe, but I'd recommend either actually just professional, because it's pretty hard to activate Home Premium and Ultimate without keys, whereas professional you can use a little tool that rhymes with grass. But you can find that on GitHub. It'll activate professional fine if you don't have a key. Yeah, that's basically when burn that to a USB with a Rufus. I'll see if I have Rufus on here. So I don't have anything plugged in or anything, but you just leave everything how it is, but just make sure the file system is NTFS, and then it should be perfectly fine to install. I'll probably reboot to my Windows 7 machine on this same PC because it's on one of these SSDs. I think is this one. You do have to have legacy BIOS enabled, but that's about it. Then it just functions like normal, installs like normal. But yeah. Alright, so I just booted into the Windows 7 install. As you can see, everything is working. I'll go ahead and open Device Manager right here. As you can see, all of the drivers are working. The only driver that doesn't work is my network controller, or it's just my Wi-Fi card, because that's a Intel like Wi-Fi 6E card. It's an AX200, so there's no driver available for Windows 7, but onboard LAN works, as well as this Asus cheapo one that I'm using. I wouldn't recommend using this like daily because it's not wise, but other than that, it works fine. Yeah. So I'll open Task Manager right here. So as you can see, it's showing my Ryzen 5 3600, all 12 threads. Open GPU-Z. And yeah, my 1060 driver is here. One issue I have found is when going to install the latest driver for the 1060 or basically any GPU, make sure that it's WHQL, like driver signed, because Windows 7, in order to get a functional driver, it has to have the WHQL signature. So this is a bit of an older version, but it works fine. I don't really know what else to add.